Ooh, ooh, ooh. I needed that. Hey girl, hey Melzy. Hey Melzy. Look what I got. Are we twinsies or no? I started to wear my regular bucket hat, but see the thing behind the bucket hats too. We outside. We outside. Yes, we are. We outside. Because I realized how much. Remember the other day we were talking and you were like, I haven't been by the pool. Well, you know what? I haven't really. I love summer, and this is my favorite time of year. And actually, it's been the official start of summer too recently, right? But anyway, I figured, why don't we come and sit next to Maggie? You know who Maggie is? Maggie is, I'll let you see her. Maggie is I have a magnolia tree that sits right in front of the front yard. So yeah, that's Maggie. You probably could see, I don't know if you could see, maybe I'll walk around in a second because only a couple of flowers have opened so far. So yeah, we outside today. And I got some stuff to show you from the other night, how it came out. And then I have something new from Stampin' Up! For us to play with. I do have water with lemon right here. It's gonna be, they say it was like a heat advisory today, but it has lemon in it. See, got lemon. Yeah, I figure I would, and I'm not a tree hugger girl, but when I saw this, it was her. And there's a magnificent tree, like if you see on the roof of the house, that tree right there is like, oh my gosh, it's the biggest tree I've ever seen living in my whole life. But it's almost time for them to cut the grass, so I figure I would come out in the front yard. I do need a refill. hmm I'll probably go right there and get it. I have some bottled water right there in the refrigerator. So I have on my can you hear me pretty good? I have a microphone today because I figured if I was outside, I should use the real stuff. I even have my little right there, my thingy. So I figured I would, come outside and just be outside. And I think hopefully it's going to cool off in a second. Humidity doesn't bother me as much as it does the average person because I grew up in Savannah, Georgia. So that's a thing. Um, I'm more of like get the mosquitoes away. I just ordered me some skin so soft too. It's going to remind me of like my mom. Speaking of my mom, oh my God. So where's everybody? Who was on already? I didn't even look to see who was on. Who was on? Is Janae on? Is Tasha on? Who is on? I knew you were gonna be here though, Melzy. I was sitting down today doing big girl stuff because tomorrow starts the first um of the second part of the year. And so I was really trying to sit down and try to think about taking myself seriously. And that's what I've been doing since Craft and Connect weekend. And since Craft and Connect weekend, I've been trying to align myself with things that I want to do and convince myself that I can be successful at doing them if I just stop self sabotaging, which we're going to share that for Craft Therapy Thursdays. Today is Stampin' Tuesdays. And I do have some Stampin' Up! Wares to show off today. So remember the other night we were playing with that? I have the same stencils because we're going to be playing with stencils today, but we're going to be using this. This is something new that Stampin' Up! Has. It's a hold on, let me turn the thing around. It's a and actually let me wipe you down. And let me wipe you down. So Stampin' Up! Has this embossing paste, but it has shimmer in it. And I did start playing with it the other night, right? And so last night I played with it a little bit because I didn't want to get on here and not know what I was doing. So I used some of the same stencils that we used the other night when we were playing with the wax. So the pattern is the same, but Hey, Melissa. Melissa Joy Joy. Guess where I am? I'm under Maggie the Magnolia Tree. I needed some vitamin D and stuff. Let me switch it a little bit. Hey, Craftmate. Look, I asked Mel was she twinsies today. Mel, you know on Stampin Tuesdays you have to pull out your. Oh no, you're not my hood Craftmate until after 10 o'clock. I have to go get the visor. But really, to be honest, and I say that that's why you need to lean into these things because the year before last, I was diagnosed with melasma. It's not really fun. And I was thinking I could do something about it, but they wanted me to bleach my skin. And I just told this Mel this the other night. So, um, also told me to start wearing hats and things across my face if I wasn't gonna do all of the things. So I start there. And also it gives me an excuse when I don't feel like doing my hair or when I have on the silly braids. You know what I'm saying? Or just when the humidity is crazy and my curls are like this. So hey Chris. Welcome to Maggie the Magnolia Tree. That's what we're crafting under the Magnolia Tree today. In the front yard, by the way. Hey, y'all know something else, Melzy? Y'all guess what? On the porch right there, I'm gonna turn it around. The hanging plant right there, the impatient, the plant right there. You might not be able to see it, but it's dying. It's dying because there's a bird nest in there. So the other day I was in there and I was like, when it started, I was like, ah, but you know, you can't touch it. So you can, yeah, Mel, you have a lot of hair, Mamsie. A lot of hair. I love it too. It's pretty. Yeah, no hair fixing needed. And then with the oh yeah, you know you'll love the visor too. See, the visor has some it's for us ladies of a certain space and time. There's a something in it that helps with sweat and stuff in the visor. Um of course I use it to put, to put my hair up more than anything. And it helps, something is in there, some type of material that they use. But anyway, there's like 5 eggs in there. So Zuri was here the other day and she didn't believe me. She was like, what? And then I can't see the eggs. I have to put the camera up there to look. So I took it down. I didn't touch them. Don't worry. I didn't touch them. But when I looked inside, they're like 5 eggs. So here's Zuri. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. And of course, now it's choking off my plant, but it's okay. Oh, you got some that hatched. Oh. So yeah, we're crafting under Maggie the Magnolia Tree today. What are y'all doing? So I even have my little. I did bring my tripod. Maybe next time when we're outside with Maggie, I could show y'all the. She hasn't let go of some of too many flowers this year, and usually by this time I smell her. I think we had like a delayed summer, but her flowers are really pretty and beautiful. Very pretty. Oh, I like to see them. You did say you had some in your wreath. I thought you meant like not recently. Okay, so look, y'all. Let me get myself together. I'm gonna switch it now. I'm gonna put you inside of the tripod. Put you inside of the tripod. Now this is a new thing that I'm doing, y'all. I figure I would tap into what I really like to do besides, find my life outside of whatnot sometimes. So I'm going to switch this now so you all can see what's going on. So Mel and I were in here. Which night was that? I don't remember because it was one night Mel, I did that installation. I did an installation for a friend of mine. Her son is now a double doctor. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But yeah, her son is now a double doctor. And I help her put up some things. She does these big giant installations and stuff when I used to have Gloria. And I was trying the other day to learn how to use a new thing, but it didn't work out. It didn't work out. So, can everybody hear me okay? Can y'all hear clearly? Because I'm about to tell you what I got going on over here. I'm gonna show you what I did and what we're gonna be doing. Right. So Mel and I were in here the other night and we were playing with these. Some Bella Rosa waxes, and then we also played with the rub and buff too. We did like a little comparison and stuff. And um we use these two we use these two stencils. You know what I'm trying to say. We use these two stencils. Let me see if I could get y'all turned over. We use those two stencils. And when we use those two stencils, hold on, let me do it this way. How about I do it this way? I had some letters that I had already cut out from doing this when I was putting together this sign. And so I didn't want to throw them away, the ones that I didn't use. So I went ahead and stenciled them and waxed them the same. So that's what we were doing the other night. And so I realized also that I have this stenciling situation, right? I have this embossing powder, not embossing powder, this embossing paste that I had not been used from Stampin' Up. And so I opened it. Okay. So when I opened it, understand it's not just regular it's shimmer embossing paste. It's white, right? Follow me now. Hey, Sonia. I'm outside beneath Maggie the magnolia tree. We outside today. I figured I needed some nature in my life. I'm not an outside girl necessarily, but I am definitely a summertime girl. And I figured we'll tap in today. Hey, Celeste, what you doing? So I was telling them that Mel and I were in here the other day playing with these stencils, and I used this wax. And so we used the wax and the rub and buff, and I was trying to compare the metallic wax, the Bella Rose, and the rub and buff. And these are some of the finishes that we came up with. And I used these two, I used these two stencils. So we came up with that. And so when I took out this new paste, which is this shimmer paste right here, I played with it last night. Same stencil. Oh, also one more thing that me and Mel did. I had some letters left over from the installation that I was doing. And I just basically stenciled them and got this kind of finish on them. If you know me, you know I'm kind of a matte girl. And so, but you can look at this, like this was the actual black rub and buff. And then I took one of the Stampin' Up inkers, and then this is how I got that color in between. And even though this looks like a draft print, it was this, I use this stencil. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so those are what happened with the rub and buff and the paste in the Bella Rose wax. Okay. So what I did last night is I started to play with this. Like I said, I used to have this. This is an old container of embossing paste. It is nothing in here. It's just old. I was going to use it to help pour it up to mix it up today. So the beautiful thing about this shimmer paste is that you can take it and you can use re-inkers to color it. It's white and it shimmers. Okay. So last night when I was playing with it, these are some of some of the finishes that I came up with. Now, I didn't have a specific color that looked like the color of brick. So what I did is I mixed tangerine tango and chocolate chip. And so this is what it looks like. And if you know me, you know that I don't like all things all shiny. I like a shimmer to things, but I like more matte things. As a matter of fact, I prefer super matte. So basically, I yeah, this is what it came out to. Tangerine Tango was a bit too orange for brick for me, so I added some chocolate to it, and it looks like brick to me. Okay, and these are all, and you can see that it's textured, right? This is a piece of cardstock, a piece of cardstock that is printed, right? Look at that. Ooh. But I don't know. I wish I had more of light. You could see the shimmer in it. Can y'all see the shimmer in it? Can't. There's shimmer in the brick. It's like an iridescent shimmer. It's just, oh my gosh, so cute. And this is it. By the way, this is on a manila folder. And these are just some pieces that I did. And I just partially did the brick on these already printed pieces of cardstock. As long as I had that color, because I didn't want any of it to go to waste. Okay. So those were all done with this brick stencil. That is a Stampin' Up old school stencil too, and this was done with that stencil. Now, the very first application that I did with this paste, I did with strawberry slushy, and what I realized is that it was too thick. And so I used these kind of tools to mix it, but the first time that I did this application, I used this to even it, and I put some little I wanted some little extra kind of matte things in the sparkle, if that makes sense. But if you look at this, it's too thick. Well, it may not be too thick. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you're trying to go for. But if you see, it's really, you can see. Now, I'm not throwing this away. You can use it. And again, it's matte, but it still has that, because it's a paste. It's a texture paste, technically. And so, oh yeah, this is another piece. This is how the paste came out with Tangerine Tango and chocolate without being stenciled. And I just kept this and stenciled it around the edges. I could just put a sentiment across here because I didn't want to waste anything. Hey, Appleette. We is crafting under Maggie the Magnolia Tree. I just don't have my music playing like I wanted to, but we good. Okay. And so, oh yeah, and the other thing that me and Mel did the other night with that wax, I had these letters, and that the reason that I didn't want to use them is because they didn't fit the thematic. They thematically they just didn't go what we were doing. But if you look at these, they have like a little bit of a. I love them, right? And so this looks like a great little Fright Night font that would go cute with something. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing like a spread for All Hallows Eve or something spooky or something like that, I think that's cute. And it's also cute for like my little grungy girls. So I could just take these and like I did, and I was just this right here came out very, very rustic and very, very like we could use that for that theme, you know? That yeah. Oh yeah, Angela, you know Maggie. So what I did is pull out those things, and I got over here, y'all see off camera. I'm not gonna show it to you because it's not necessary. I do have some water over here. You'll hear me, but I can't have the water close to my computer things, right? So, of course, I have my trusty sponge, and then I have these things that I'm going to use to mix the paste up in. This is what I used last night. I'm just pulling them out the water, and I can pull this down some too. Uh oh. Uh oh. Can y'all hear me pretty good too? Because I have on my true microphone today. I don't know why this won't work for me. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I know why. Hold on, y'all. Hold your eyes, as the good people say. I have to take my case off to get a better fit. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm fine. How about that? I think that's better. It might fit better, you guys. Let's see. This way. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Y'all know my fingers be fingering, but they don't do what they're supposed to do. Okay. How about that? Okay. And I can always pull it down some. I can always pull it down some. So I can move it closer. So what I did was, or either I can go inside. See, this is how I get distracted. I was about to say either I can go inside and get the other one, then it'll reach, but I'm not going to do that. We are going to use what we have. So, and this is a good area. So, and I can always pull it closer down. So I have, this is just an empty old paste container that I have from Stampin' Up. I have some of these spatulas. I got another one around here somewhere. And then I have the colors. I'm gonna still use these. I got 4, I think, stencils. This, I don't know where this came from. It's not technically a stencil because I don't know, but we are creators and this is stencil today, right? Hey, Unique. We is crafting under Maggie today. Maggie, the magnolia tree in the front yard because I needed some sunshine. Okay, and we're playing with a new Stampin' Up product, which is this shimmer embossing paste. And then I do have one of these too. And I made sure because I had this cloud stencil that I bought a blue. Okay. And behind me, I have all different things that we can stencil on. We got some tags. I have some letters. I have my big, I got some poster board. And of course, I have some manila folders because y'all know I get them free. I throw them away for my job, so I don't throw them away. So that's what we have today. We got 4 stencils, and then we got colors that we're going to play with. I have Soft Sky. All of these are Stampin' Up! Re-inkers. Blueberry Bushel. Crushed Curry. Y'all know she's here. Okay, y'all know she's here. Yesterday, this one I did with Strawberry Slushy. And I know not to do this very thick anymore. But and then this is an old school color. This is Fresh Fig. I didn't have anything that I mandatorily was going to use other than the blue, right? So we're just playing. So that's what we're going to do for Stampin' Tuesday today. So first thing I'm going to do, y'all, I don't have any, I thought I had some washi tape. I'm just going to have to make do. I do have a clip up here on my little makeshift outdoor cart if need be, but let's see. Let's start with one of these. I have a pan of water over here too, y'all. I try to be as prepared as I could. So my favorite one to start with, of course, is this one. Um, I'll use this. And I also wanted to play with this. We can cut this, but right now I'm going to just use this. Use this as a little protector of our surface. So I think I want to try first. What y'all want to try first? I don't know. We're going to do, y'all want to do Melon Mambo? Yes, Melon Mambo is is her new favorite. She's in the era. She's in her Melon Mambo era. So I don't know how much of this I really do have in here because last night I kind of went ham. So probably half of it is probably gone. So I'm going to take a dollop of the paste, a dollop, about this much, and put it in this little dish. I think this what is called a damping dish or something. I have another I have a better oh, I thought I had a better spatula around here. I don't see it. Y'all know we lose stuff 3 times a day. Um, I don't know. There's some water over here, so whatever I use to mix it up, it's okay. So what y'all want to use? The blue? Do a dollop a daisy. That's cute. Okay, we could try. Y'all want to try crushed curry? Y'all want to try crushed curry? Let's try crushed curry. So again, these, just like I say with anything else, with these Stampin' Up! Reinkers, everything is buildable. So I start with about 2 drops of this in here. Y'all gonna hear Brody. Y'all might hear Brody in a second. Ooh, that's like a banana color. It's oof. I always say that crushed curry, I'm not a yellow person per se. Y'all, somebody is pulling up in the yard. I don't crush curry per se. I'm not necessarily a crushed curry person. I mean, I'm sorry, I am a crushed curry person. This is my favorite yellow. I'm not a yellow person. Crushed curry always to me in paper and ink form kind of look like a grown up. It looks really rich. It looks really rich. And keep in mind that even though what we're looking at on this is it looks, you can't see, what I'm trying to say is that you don't see the glimmer. You don't see the gleam in here. So yeah, this is about the consistency that it was yesterday when I used it for this finish. Yeah. Yeah, 3 times a day. Y'all know I have to get over here and start reading what y'all talking about. Okay. Y'all say hi. Jacob is getting ready to hop out here in a second. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And you hear Brody barking because I think that's his best friend on the way back. Hi, Jacob Allen. Y'all say that's Jacob Allen. Melzy is on here. You have something you want to say to Melzy?
Hello,
The-
everyone in the chat.
yeah. But Melzy was the one that gave you the tip. I think you remember.
All right, God.
Now he's saying goodbye to his dad.
Hmm? Hmm? Oh, thank you, Miss Mill, for the $10. Also, thank you so much.
Eventually they catch him.
Wow.
I think y'all were calling to see if I wanted something. Did you bring me something anyway? Probably not.
Yeah, they say you didn't answer.
Did you bring me something anyway? Oh, he said he didn't bring me something anyway, people. And he's moving the camera in case you all get a glare that you don't need. Can you turn that off? We're outside. Yeah, he got home, but guess what? He came back with Chipotle. Did he bring me a bowl or anything? Did you bring me a bowl? You want some of what? Oh my gosh. He didn't bring me one for real. Oh, you remember that call that I got y'all coming in? That was him calling. I'll have a little. That's just right. We don't even eat the same, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Oof. So anyway, here we go. This is what we're gonna do this on. The first one is gonna be this it's a manila folder. So let me show y'all something too. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to put a dollop on here. because I did not have to use washi tape necessarily. I do remember that because it laid down pretty well. But I'm gonna take y'all back to the old school. This is gonna be a blast from the past from people who were doing craft therapy from with me from back in the day. Bam. Remember the black gloves? Remember the black gloves? Remember. Okay. So I also, y'all, because it's embossing folder an embossing paste, I do have my handy dandy heating tool out here too. So anyway, let's go ahead and I was showing you all my black gloves because what I did have to do, even though I didn't necessarily need washi tape, I did have to um trying to figure out which side I like best. I did have to use my hands or my fingers, and you'll see in a second. Oh, you can hear that, Chris. You hear that in there? It's like that. Um, it's gritty. You can hear the grit. So I put the majority of it on, and then I put it around in different spots. But after I do that, I come back with my hands and just go back over it because it's very, very thick. It's extremely thick. And these gloves are good enough where I could feel it, the thickness of it. Also, what I learned too was that sometimes I like the sporadicness of not having it completely covered, if that makes sense. And true enough, how I would probably be using this in the future would probably be just like if I want to do something. Of course, I will do it if I mass produce pieces like this, but also on smaller areas, if that makes sense. I wouldn't do it over the mass area because it loses this I don't know. I think I like to highlight things and not do too much, if you know what I mean. That's how my craft brain is set up. I like to have one, maybe two stars, and the rest of them play together. So I just get it. It's consistent. It's not again, you heard me say consistent, not perfect. I don't cover up the whole area because I think beauty of this is the shimmer in the final product. Hey, who else came in here? I see. Hey, Kyoko. I'm over here playing with this new Stampin' Up! Shimmer paste and some stencils. Me and Mel played with wax last week. So I'm coming back and playing with these stencils. Okay. And as you can see, that in some places it still came out thick. Right. Oh, there's some, look at that. I got those little dark pieces in it. I need to clean that off better. But anyway, that's what that looks like. And I'm going to sit this aside while we do another one. I'm going to try to use up these, um, put this aside. I'm going to try to use up these tags. There's some couple of tags, and this is what this will be good with too. If it's something that you're not quite feeling and you want to pretty it up or grunge it up or do something it up, then you can use this paste. So like this piece, this is not my aesthetic necessarily, but I can take a little bit. I don't have to take a lot, just a little bit. And I would get this is the most detailed of this um, piece. So, and I've never used this paste on this type of surface. So this will be an experiment as well because this surface is one of those glossy surfaces. So I haven't tried it on that. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out. Okay. Just put this aside like so. And we have to remember that we are using this for texture. What else can I put it on over here? Oh, look, y'all. Y'all want to try this? We can put some on there too. We're just playing, right? I'm getting my handy dandy. I have a paper trimmer over here, so we can try it on some of this here, this here, this here shiny cardstock. Oh, I bet that's going to be pretty. Let's get an area that has detail on it. We can use the rest of this on here and see what it's talking about. Y'all, we crafting under Maggie. We're outside under Maggie, the magnolia tree. It's in my front yard. I figured I would get some vitamin D and some sunshine and get grounded at the same time. I spend so much time. And this weekend, well, yesterday, I can be proud to say that I spent the whole day just kind of in bed, and I probably got about 4 hours of work done yesterday of my other job, my job. So I had, I wound up doing an event. I was just supposed to go do one thing, and I wound up staying for a whole event, but it was so worth it. Um, it was so worth it. So yesterday, because I stayed there all day, I collected my things and came home, took a bath, and then watched House of the Dragon. So yesterday, it was a lazy day. And also today, what I was doing is trying to do what the big girls do. I don't know what that is that I just did. Try to do what the big girls do and start making plans for the next half of the year because actually, girl, today is the last day of like tomorrow starts the next half of the year. Half of the year is gone. It's crazy. So I did the big girl thing and tried to write down some goals and plans and SOPs and stuff to try to take myself more seriously for this holiday season. So that's crazy, right? Yes. You need to make sure that we get it on here. So that's what that looks like. And y'all, you know, we still have to. I'm just trying to get rid of this paste over here before it gets dry. And I don't want any of it to go to waste. So I'm just trying to find things to put it on. This is some poster board. And y'all know I like just gonna, ugh, I'm just gonna, yeesh. Now this is too thick. I'm definitely gonna have to find something else. I have another piece I can put under here. So I have one of those big tinfoil pans next to me with water in it. So I am going to let you all see that, sit it aside, and I'm going to put this piece inside of there. So we can get some of that paste off there in that color because we're done with this color. I'm just trying to use it all up so I can put this away. Oh, I forgot about this piece. This wasn't technically a stencil. This is more, I don't know what this was, but today it's a stencil because y'all know how we do. Today it's a stencil. Ew, look at that. I'm not gonna let that distract me. So, ooh, I can't wait to see what that. I haven't used this before now. We'll see. And this is just a piece of manila folder. There's a fly flying around here. That's the one thing that I'm missing. I'm missing my little bug thing. I didn't have time to put it out here, but we'll be all right. I'm a girl of the South. And I got inky. I don't have inky fingers today. Okay. So I am going to, again, this is crushed curry, and this is the Stampin' Up! Shimmery White embossing paste. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, use it all up as much as I can, and then I'm gonna put this in the water so the paste won't dry up too bad. It's already starting to dry. So, yeah. Okay. So, while that does what it does, I'm gonna take this glove off. Old school, y'all. One time for my black glove. Remember the black glove from back in the day? Okay, this is the first time I'm using this stencil as well. And I try to only use this little corner of the space because I can't put this is kind of paper and I can't put that in the water to clean it. So when I don't want to use this whole area because we want to use this with different colors. But this is pretty dope. Okay. So some of that black transferred to it, but again, I'm a grungy girl. What should be mandatory? Oh, yep, yep. And it has one of those things that soak in the it's for us girls. It's friendly. Whatever that resistant, whatever this thing is. Um that they Can y'all hear me now? Oh, I am so sorry. I took Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I have my microphone, and maybe because I put it in, and it was working earlier, but I won't put it back in for. But I just figured I would use it because they may hear cars. I don't live on a high traffic street, but ideally cars do roll by, and I want to make sure. I'm sorry. What part did I leave out on? Anyway, we got these two pieces of this. I used. I was saying that the first time I used this embossing paste, I used this without my hands or my fingers to smooth it out, and it kind of made it a little bit too thick on this. And all of these pieces are just manila folders. My apologies, y'all. And I got so involved with going in ahead and um heat embossing these. So yeah, these two we haven't heat embossed yet. This is what this one looked like, with the one with a little bit of, and again, I'm a girl who likes texture with a little bit of bling to it. In this, I would probably do a couple of these with that brick pattern to make them more like grungy but girly and put something cute on them. So yeah, this was crushed curry. The beautiful thing about this embossing paste is that you can put it in any color. Actually, if you have re-inkers that are the consistency of alcohol inks, because that's what these are. These are re-inkers from Stampin' Up. And so now I'm going to do this one. No, let's do this one first, because this is the one I'm most excited about. I've been playing with this already. So, and as you can see, as this dries out, it'll bubble a little bit because it's really thick. And the purpose of this was to add texture. It wasn't necessarily for color per se, but this means I can match it with anything. Look at that. And if you can see this bubbling up a little bit, you'll see that on this, look at this, where the thicker pieces are. Look at that. But you can also see, I have to let it cool down. I have to let it cool down. Thank you for staying, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, this is crushed curry. So now this was the one that I said wasn't necessarily I don't know. I think this came in some type of paper pack, but it's not plastic or anything. So I just use it as paper, so I can't clean that off. But this is the one that I was most excited about, because we're crafters and it's a stencil if we say it's a stencil. So here we go. Here we go. And y'all know how technology is really. And whoever is new, okay, so if you're new here, I'm Dee Dee today, and I do Stampin' Up demonstrations or stamping demonstrations on Tuesdays. And I always invite you to come over for Stampin' Tuesdays and pick out some of those old stamps and inks that we put in our beautiful craft rooms. And I invite you to come out and play. And today we're playing with Stampin' Up's new um, shimmer embossing case. Okay. All right. This is still hot, but look. Can you see a little bit of shimmer on it too? Oh my gosh. Again, this is just a manila folder too. Look at that. I like that. And I can come back, which I will probably do while we're here, and use a part of this and just um, use the dauber. And you can wax this too, though. Yeah, that's so cute. Okay. So we're going to do one more color today. I think that's all of the ones. So we got these one, two, I think it's 5 pieces. This is 3, 4. Where's the tag? Where's the tag? Here it is. Oh, and the 5th one is this one. I want y'all to see this one again. I like this because it's technically it's tone on tone. But whoa, that is dope, right? Work. That is pretty. That'd be a beautiful tag. Beautiful tag. Like, even this could just be a pretty background on a card. You could just put one freaking, you can just cut this and put one sentiment. It's so pretty. I think of these 4, 5 pieces that we did. Y'all have a favorite? I think my favorite is definitely this gold piece, this tone on tone piece, because look at that. It's definitely giving me 90s grungy kind of Y2K pretty, right? I love this gold piece. And imagine you can put this with any color. So what do you I think the next one I want to try some kind of blue. So what blue do y'all want to try for the next one? We got blueberry bushel and then we got pool party. I think we got pool. No, we got soft sky. Which one y'all want to which blue do y'all want to play with? Uh-oh. Blueberry. Okay. We're gonna go with the blueberry bushel then. And I'm just gonna use this. I have another. What did I do with my other? I'm looking for the other spatula, y'all. I bought this out too. Maybe I'll play with this a little bit later when I'm still out here and y'all are gone. Um, I got another glove and I got another spatula. Okay. Okay. This is just an old piece of. This is probably like I'm sure it's from candles from a candle jar. Okay, so this is Stampin' Up's Blueberry Bushel. I think I want to. Do I want to do it? No, I don't want to do it in there. I'll still do it in here. Stampin' Up's Blueberry Bushel. Again, this is the Stampin' Up Shimmery White Embossing Paste. For all who did not see the first demo of Crushed Curry, so I'm going to take a dollop of the um the paste, a little tiny bit more, not much, just a little bit. Cover that up. I'm going to put these up out of the way so we won't be distracted by them, and then I'll be wanting to do a whole nother set. All right, so we got this blueberry bushel, and again, these colors are really buildable. And I always start out with 2. Blueberry bushel is darker, so I'm just definitely going to start out with 2 drops. And since we don't want to transfer this crushed curry, I'm going to flip this over. Like so. So let's see. We'll mix it. Now this is again a little. This does really go a long way. I've just been doing them on big templates of sheets, but this is just with the two drops. Do we want it darker? No. I'm still mixing because there's still some blue to mix in there on the back of the spatula. So oh, it's pretty. It's almost like a blue jay. It's pretty. It's pretty. Okay. We don't have as much as we had the first time, but we have enough to play with. And I have some pretty clouds that I want to play with. A cloud stencil. So what we like. We like it. Is that good? Is that good? I'm interested to see what this how this shimmer comes across. Because like I said, this is a texture paste, so it's not all gonna be shiny. It's definitely textured. But there's what makes it texture, and I like the juxtaposition of it being textured, but it having the shimmer in it. And it's like an iridescent shimmer when you emboss it. So pretty. So let's try it on. We're gonna definitely do one of these. Um, I don't have any. I thought I had a piece of pattern paper, but I don't. We're definitely gonna use it on here, but I'm going to cut this because I want to use two different stencils. Y'all welcome to Stampin' Tuesdays. I'm out here visiting with my tree friend, Maggie the Magnolia, in the front yard. It was a pretty day. It was pretty hot, but the humidity doesn't bother me the same way it does so many other people. So I grew up in Savannah, Georgia. Go figure. Not to say it feels great, but it's tolerable for me in a different kind of way. So I'm definitely going to do one of these. And we're going to do, I have two of these pieces. So we can do them in two different stencils. So y'all know I'm going to have to try the clouds. I don't know if I want to do that first. This is the one that's exciting to me the most. So we're going to start here. Okay. Because I don't want to run out before I try that one. So just like before, I'm going to get my trusty old school from back in the day, my glove, if I could find it. I just had it. Okay. Y'all, I forgot to bring my little bug zapper thing. So I'm sitting in the grass. So we probably have about another 20 minutes. But definitely time enough to see how this paste is going to react. So yeah, again, I'm going to take to make sure that this is below the whole surface area that I can see this because I want to cover the whole space. And I'm going to take the same dollop and use my hands to spread this. Ooh, that's pretty. Bev, you ain't here? Who's my blue? Yes. Beverly Demetria. Don't tell nobody. There you go. I ordered some Skin So Soft today, y'all. So it won't be here till I think Friday. Actually, not even Thursday, but Friday. So y'all know we're about to be in the house in about 20 minutes. But here we go. I like this. Again, this wasn't a stencil per se. It wasn't purchased as a stencil. This was a part of a paper pack. And I can't use this. I can't put this in the water because it's not durable. It's not plastic. It's not like waterproof, whatever this base is. But y'all know it's a stencil if we say it's a stencil. So, oh my gosh, this looks exciting. That looks exciting. Okay. Okay. Gonna. Oh my gosh, y'all, look. It bled a little bit through right there, but we don't care about that. Look at that pattern. That's pretty. So I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna do this right here. I don't know why. I just felt like doing it, but I'm gonna do it. This blue has nothing to do with anything on this sheet, but we're gonna do it because that's what we do. I like it. So again, you don't have to limit this to like regular paper or anything. You could do this on pattern paper too. I love the distressing of it. Ooh, y'all, look. Oh my God, I like that already. I might go back over here and look at that little dabble. Y'all know I like me a little splatter, a little splash. Oh my God, I like it. Okay, let me calm down. There you go. Okay, so y'all know we're gonna have to do this one because I don't have that much. Okay, I'm trying not to fall in love with this. Okay, let me. I said I was gonna do the clouds. That's why I had the blue. Okay, so let me find my clouds. Okay, where is my again? Losing things 3 times a day. Here it is. It was blending in. So here we go. We can, I wanted some small ones too. So, yeah, right there. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. This is going to come out like really rustic and kind of cute because if you noticed on the other ones, we had a little bit of the gold shining through because the surface is resisting. It's like it's an it's more like a literal emboss resist technique because the slipperiness of the surface is going to resist the embossing, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all, Jacob is right there. I think he's trying to see how much he should save me from his meal. I don't know. I don't know. He's gonna run in the house in a second because he has food right here and there are flies. There are flies. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm trying to make this thinnest, like thin, because the effect that I want to get is more like a y'all get it in a second. But you have to make sure it doesn't collect in the sides too much. And yes, this is therapeutic. I don't know why. It just is. So those are my clouds. Remember, I said I got a blue because I wanted to play with my clouds. I had not used this stencil like ever, ever. And it's an old school Stampin' Up stencil. Y'all look. Look at the resistance on here. Look. Y'all see it? Oh my gosh. So pretty. Yes, it's like Toy Story. It is. Yes, because it has. Yes, it's texture paste because it has texture in it. Okay, let me calm down. I'm gonna put this over here. So we're gonna put what other background we want? We wanted to put it on this poster board. Did I want to use this for the poster board? Let's turn this over. And this poster board it has a little bit of a. I just moved it, but it has a little bit of a that coating on it too. So it may resist it too. But you know, I'm all about ripping a sheet of paper, right? Oh my gosh. I love texture mixed with cuteness. Oh my goodness. Y'all look. Look at how pretty that blue is. Bev, you picked that blue, didn't you? That's so. This is prettier than the paper because the blueberry bushel, if I had put more in there, of course, it's going to match with the blueberry bushel. That's the beauty of the whole situation with Stampin' Up. It's going to coordinate very well, but it's like you're thinking, oh my God, that's not blueberry bushel the way I see it. But oh my gosh, this is going to be so pretty. All right. So do that. And then we're going to do this last little bit and then we're going to heat emboss it. So are we done with this? I think I'm done with that one. I think. I think that, and then I'm gonna do some whimsical blue brick, and I'm gonna put this in the water so it won't stiffen up on me. So, y'all want to do some blue brick on here? I don't know. Let's see what we're talking about here. Let's see what we're talking about here. We definitely want to do it on here.
Mom, I'm with you. Like,
From your dear back. That's just, you just take that right there. Okay. I don't want to put my finger over there, Jacob, because it has this paste on it. So with these type of pieces, I like to do my brick like a little bit in the piece. I don't know if y'all know what I mean. Like this is vertical, not over the whole piece. Oh, look at the resist on that again. Oh my God. This blue, whoever picked this blue, Bev, I know it's you. Bev, are you still in here? Is Bev still in here? Hey, Adrian. We're just playing outside in front of the magnolia tree in some embossing paste. This new Stampin' Up shimmer embossing paste. We're playing with blueberry bushel ink. Oh my gosh, y'all, look. We're outside today because I love summer and I forgot how much I love summer. I literally used to travel with a picnic basket and whatever in my car and just pull over with my blanket. So I'm outside on my Falcons blanket under Maggie, the magnolia tree today in front of my house. I don't know how long that's going to last. The mosquitoes are going to come out in a second. Yep, I told y'all it was going to be another like 20 minutes. That was 10 minutes ago. They're starting. They must have heard me. All right. So this is also a great idea to not doctor up, but I say DD it up. Pieces that I don't necessarily like, but that's what craftsmanship is. Look at that. This surface has a little bit of a resistance on it too. So I think that's all. Oh, let me do this. I got a little tiny bit left. We can do this as a whole. Looky here. I have a little bit left. Let's see. It says waste not, want not. All right. And I do this in a diagonal when I do it on a linear surface. I do it on a diagonal. And it's blue and bricks aren't blue. But here we go. All right. There we go. Oh my God, that's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the water, put this in the water, put everybody in the water for a bath. And I have this. I have this handy dandy here. And as you can see, it did dry down on here. Ugh, I should have got this up earlier, but I think that dried down because when I was blowing, I used the heat element next to it and it just dried down because it didn't dry down on my hands coming off. But this dried down because I heat embossed it essentially. So now this is my heat emboss tray. Okay. But I'm a messy crafter. I know that probably drove Kyoko crazy. Is it driving you crazy, girl? Kyoko, people like Kyoko and Melissa Packer probably drives me crazy. Okay, so now let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 pieces we got 7 pieces. One, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 pieces that we could play with here. And again, this was blueberry bushel that we used. So now we're gonna go ahead and start heat embossing these, and you can see. Let's see what the texture is gonna look like. Let's do this tag first. And if it's thick, I was saying earlier, if it's a thicker application, sometimes you'll see it bubble. But I just, in a little circular motion. You probably can't see it on film, but I can see that. I can see it activated. Okay. It's still hot, but as you can see, y'all, look who just pulled up on me. Somebody pulled up on me. I ain't gonna tell you who it is, but y'all know what to put in the chat, right? So look, look, and then she don't want me to say nothing. Okay, listen, y'all put 3 apples in the chat for Appleette. Appleette rolled up on me in silence too. See, that's how she does. See, See, yes, the embossing makes it raise more on especially on those edges where you have more of it. Because if you look at its texture, I'm trying not to touch it because it's still kind of warm, so it's pliable. But when it dries down, it's going to give me the texture. And see, I'm a girl who doesn't like a lot of glossy stuff, but I like a little bit of shiny, so it has an iridescent color to it. So that no matter what re-anchor I use, it's going to pick that up and it's going to have a little bit of a shimmer to it. Y'all, 3 apples in the chat for Appleette. Okay. And then she said she was going to Publix. I just think she just really wanted to come out here. But Appleette don't like the heat though. She probably would have came earlier, but she don't like nobody's heat. And it was a heat warning out here today. Hey Appleette, I miss you. I didn't talk to her a few days. We've been busy, just trying to reacclimate. Y'all see that it's bubbling a little bit, right? It's raising the edges that have the thicker pieces, if that makes sense. They're going to go back down, but they're going to harden in a way that makes them get, oh my gosh, look at the texture on oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When this settles, it's going to be so pretty. And it still has, oh my gosh. Y'all. Look at that. Look at that. That's nice. Look at that. I'm going to let Appleette touch it. It's still hot now. Okay. I'm saving the best for last. So we're going to y'all want to do the brick on that? No, let's do this one. No, let's do this one. Let's do the other clouds. Let's do this clouds. Because this didn't have as much resist on it because it's poster board. Oh my gosh, y'all. And we remember it's texture paste, but it's not that shiny, glossy stuff. Oh my God, it's so cute. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Oh, it changes embossing. It's embossing it, but it's giving it text. You'll see. I'm gonna give you this one. Oh my gosh. And we haven't even tried any inks. This is just with the embossing. Wait until we try to rub these re-inkers on them. I'm gonna let Appleette see that one. It's still hot. It's still hot. Okay, this one I don't know what happened. It's water on here, but y'all know this is right up my alley, right? Because it's just a little bit. It's just a little, and I like that color combination too. Angela saw some ants. She don't know I'm about to get out of here in about 8 more minutes. She was going to the store. I thought she was from the store and bringing us something. I gotta go get these drinks. You gotta get home. Some drinks. Oh, what you gotta do? Oh, you about to are you barbecuing this weekend? Who's having 4th of July? My sister. Oh, you don't have to volunteer. Got you. Got you. Got you. Now this is the one I've been waiting on, y'all. Y'all want to try this one next? Oh, that's pretty. This is the one. The last one is over here, but we want to look at this one. Because this is over pattern paper. This is just some pattern cardstock. If you look, it's just a I think this actually came from Dollar Tree. But y'all,
That's so pretty.
look. And it's it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna get that on the applet. See, you can now she can see it better off of that white. You see
Oh
the
yeah, that's
iridescent, the
nice.
shininess. You can't see it as much on the shiny background, but good gracious. Oh, now we want to see the bricks
Let
on
me see
this.
one before you do it. Uh, Before you eat
So, and actually it's already started to dry, but you
it.
see, it's just making, oh my God, look, apple. Look at that. Shoot.
That's pretty. Mhm.
All right, this is the last one, y'all. This is the prettiest one.
Let me get up here to the store.
Epaulet said, bye, y'all. Fiamma's
And call.
Yeah, watch in the car. Watch this one. That's when you have a friend around the corner, y'all. That made me smile. Epaulet made me smile today. But I knew not to be calling over there talking about we gonna craft outside until I get us a whole fan and a whole situation. I don't mind being outside like that. I can't make other people mind. I can't make other people be like me though. You know what? I'm shocked. Brody must didn't know that was Appleette. Or either Jacob is in there feeding him some of his food because woo. You know, Brody think Appleette is, he that's his buddy. Oh my God, y'all. This almost looks like wallpaper. Okay, here we go. Whew. Now there's a little misstep right there where you can see it got underneath. But oh my God, that texture is incredible. Now I want you to see when I flip my hand over, it is dry. It's completely dry. And the beautiful thing about it too is even though it has that iridescence, nothing is coming off on my finger that wasn't already there. That was just from me playing in the paste. But once it's dry, it's dry. And then look at the thickness of it. It's not very thick at all. But it changed this, like it almost gave this like a, this is just a file folder, a thin one at that. It gave it like a, almost like a wallpaper like texture. This is beautiful. Beautiful. And it can be in any color. So look at the ones we just did in blueberry bushel. Let me say that 3 times. Blueberry bushel. So we got that piece. We got this piece. We got our clouds. Oh my gosh. Look at those clouds now that they dry down. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's pretty. Look at, let's compare this to my other clouds on that other color. Oh, I didn't even do the clouds, but look at this. See the difference between like a monochromatic color with that gold and that goldenness of the crushed curry. And look at the clouds. And the clouds, that texture is actual some added movement. That's it, added movement, not just texture, but movement to the clouds. So pretty. So pretty. And then what else do we got? Oh yeah, we can pull out our other ones that we did in the crushed curry. Look at that. These are gonna make some pretty tags and beautiful junk journaling pieces. Thank you. Thank you, details. Oh my gosh. So now y'all know, here they come. I said we had 20 minutes and that was 23 minutes ago. Here they come. Appleette told y'all, I don't mind. The ants didn't come far so close, but So now we have next time y'all see me, I would have done some of these pieces, and these will make pretty pieces to do that technique on as well. These are just some letters that I had left over, and they're in that poster board. So yeah, that was what we did. Um, hold on. So what we did today is we came outside and we crafted underneath Maggie the Magnolia Tree. Um, they might they might try to talk me away now. Um, and I played with Stampin' Up's shimmery white embossing folder, the shimmery white embossing paste. Embossing paste are just definitely there to do exactly what they say. They're there to add texture, not necessarily color, but definitely texture. And look, y'all, I have some water with ice, and you can see that lemon. Let me take a sip. So, yeah, I have this, and it's a new thing from Stampin' Up. And this was my first time using it last night. I used it, and these are the pieces, one of the pieces that I got from it last night. And as you can see, it does have a bit. The beautiful thing that I like about this, pros and cons, I don't necessarily have any cons necessarily. It's not enough. It wasn't full. How about that? This wasn't as full as I would have liked it to be. Um, what else would be a con? The application, you have to make sure it's not necessarily a con, but you do have to pay attention to the application when you're using tools and not your fingers or your hands. The best application is definitely going to be with your hands. So get you some gloves. They don't have to be my black gloves, but get you some gloves because it helps spread it. It's very gritty and grainy because what you're not trying, if you're looking for a paste that's kind of like that glossy, shiny kind of paste, this is not your girl. This is not your girl. But if you're looking for specifically like texture, with a hint of iridescent, and iridescence, the beautiful thing about iridescence is that it takes on whatever color you put in here. The beautiful thing about this too is just like we say about Stampin' Up, they're the animals of stamping. So once I go inside of the house, I have definitely have some paper and crushed curry and different things in crushed curry. I can make a background in crushed curry, and it's going to match this. And it's not going to take that much in a card because what I like to do is have one thing on the card be the star. These pieces are definitely star pieces. I can add this to a piece of whatever, of a piece of blueberry bushel or a piece of crushed curry and a sentiment, and we're good to go. That's a signature thing. And it's built in for you. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Look at our clouds right here. Those are so pretty. I want to show you the difference. Remember I told you it was more like a resist here. And all of these pieces, if you notice where they're thicker, the thicker the paste, the more it rises. And so these are both the same stencil, but you see, oh my God, both pretty in their own right. Pretty in their own right. Um, Great pieces for bookmarks, junk journals, pockets, whatever we want them to be. As a matter of fact, next time I come back on Thursday, maybe I will be junk journaling these pieces in my junk journal. My intention when I got out here too was just to actually stencil one directly onto this page, one of these pages in my book. And I might do it with this one. I might do it before I go in with this piece. I'm just trying to figure out what color I want it to be. It's probably going to be melon mambo, knowing me. So that is what we did today. And I thank you for being here with me today. I had to ask Jacob to come and help me put the stuff inside. It wasn't a lot. Maybe next time we'll do it in the back. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. I'm an outside girl. I just forgot that I was an outside girl. Well, maybe not an outside girl. I'm a summertime girl. And I thought about the fact that we're half of the year in, and then I'm going to be fussing in 6 months about trying to get me some sunshine. So I better take advantage of it while I can. So these are all the pieces that we got from our sitting today. If you were here for 5 minutes, 50 of the minutes, or all of the minutes, I thank you for being here. Um, This is Stampin' Tuesdays, where I come here on Tuesday to do stamping. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you're interested in anything that you've seen here, make sure you go over to Randomly Designed, spelled just like it is up there, up there, um, up there. Randomly spelled regularly, and designed is spelled past time with two e's in the middle. Um, and I have a Stampin' Up link in there where you can go. If you like being on the crafty playground and you want to purchase you a crafty, a hood craft mate bucket hat, or a hood craft mate, a hood craft friend, not my hood craft mate, craft mate. There's two different things going on here, right? Everybody, y'all my craft mates. If you come over here and craft with me, you're my craft mates. But my G's that could stay on here for hours and hours, especially after hours, you all are my hood craft mates. So if you are a part of this hood craft mate community, please welcome in, bring somebody with you. I bring the toys to the playground and then show you how to play with them and look to see all the beautiful creations that you come up with. That's my jizz. That's my stuff. That's what I do. And so on Tuesdays, we come over here and we stamp it. On Thursdays, we have Craft Therapy Thursday, where we bring something to craft. I'm sorry, reverse. We bring something to drink, something to light, and something to craft. I usually light a candle, maybe some patchouli. What you light is up to you. It's an adult space. We don't judge. It's just not legal where I'm from. However, we come over here on Thursdays, lock the door, put everybody out, the dog, the cat, the husband, the wife. Everybody leaves, and we sequester ourselves into a room and we craft something for ourselves. Thursdays, that's what we do. And on Sundays, you come back for picnic Sundays, where I just bring stuff out. I'll be broadcasting from this point on down in the true original OG crafty playground, where you never know what's going to show up on the plate. I serve you a buffet, and you get to pick two sides and a main, or sometimes we just have hamburgers and french fries, or hamburgers and whatever we have at the cookout. So we have picnic on Sundays, and you come over. Make sure you also check the bin for stickers, for ephemera, for all of the good things. I appreciate your support. I'm working on that tonight. Making sure I get my store up and the stuff how it's supposed to be, because like I said, I'm supposed to be like a big girl and take myself seriously. So I appreciate you. Make sure you go ahead and follow me over on, what am I trying to do? YouTube. I'm trying to go that audience. Yes, it is the bucket hat that Mel has. It is. It is. So if you want a bucket hat that Mel has, I would really do it. I really appreciate it. Just you being part of the hood craft community. And the visors, the difference between they're coming from two different spots, but the difference in the visors is because the visors I got specifically for us ladies who have these little moments and we want to put our hair up off of ourselves, off of our person in the moment. And there's a super dry or something type of material in there to protect you, to help with the sweat, because gosh, that is a thing. And I have them in two different styles. You can go over there and take a look at randomlydesign.com. Hood craft mates. And I also have some just regular craft mates over there for my ladies who like to keep it cute and dainty. You know what? I want you to send me a picture, Celise. I want you to send me a picture. Because again, I have to start taking myself seriously. I have somebody coming over here tomorrow. Thursday, to do my walkthrough finally. Yeah, because I can't be playing games. Hamburgers, real cold, whatever you want it to be, girl. Yep. So make sure you go over there and check out the bucket hats, check out the visors. Um, you don't have to wear them out in the street, you just wear them in your craft room. It sets a vibe, it sets an energy. Um, y'all I'm even working on a background for us in the crafty playground in the basement. Oh, you sent it. Okay, 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 okay. I can't wait to see it. Listen, who are we going to go play with, y'all? Whose house do y'all want to go to? Is somebody alive in here? Oh my God, when I look at this on camera, look at this, y'all. What we going to do with this? Elise, what you going to do with this? You want this? Um, oh, that's what I should have did. Oh my God. I don't know why. Y'all know why I'm laughing at myself, right? Oh my God. Run it. I will run any. Let's run them. That will get me in practice too. Let's run these for $1. Let me get Jacob. Let me get a pen so I can keep track of these. Let's run it. That's what I'm supposed to do anyway, right, Celeste? I'm not judging myself too hard, girl. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. And I want to see what you do with it too, because again, it's still an extension of I just bring my stuff to the playground and see what y'all do with it. I'm gonna go get a pen. I would try to ask for a pen. I'm just gonna write stuff. This is what I was supposed to be doing in the first place, y'all. Please forgive me. All these are PWE, right? Yeah, this is PWE because I could fold it or cut it, or I don't know. I could find a way to send that. But yes, let's run them. So I do have some things in my store. Add products. Let's go. Add a product from inventory. Y'all, I'm doing something new. Okay. 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 These are say $2. I'm looking for my $1 starts, okay? I'm looking for my $1 starts PWE. Mm, mm. One. I'm doing a good thing, right? I'm looking, girl. Here we go. I'm gonna just put stickers. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do stickers. I'm looking for it. Okay. I'm going to make it $1. I have to go in here and manually do it, y'all. And I'm not going to be mad. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do other grass lines, stickers. And here we go, I think. All right, here we go. Here we go. Add to show. Okay. Stampin' Tuesdays at the show. Now go back into the live and look for it. I gotta refresh the screen, right? Do I have to refresh? You got spider crickets, girl. Ooh. Okay. Y'all know I get distracted. Okay. I'm trying to get this to hold on, buy it now. Okay, wait a minute. Here it is. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay. Product actions. Starting price $1. Quantity. We got what, 10 pieces? Okay. Shipping for sale. Okay. Now y'all tell me if this is coming up the right way. If not, I'll just run it as one of these sticker one of these other things over here, because I'm trying to get it where, hold on, let me do it like this. Run as a flash sale. I'll do it this way. I'm gonna do it as a I'm gonna do it as a sticker. I hope that works. Okay, there you go. So here we go. So we're gonna start with these little, y'all wanna start with, let's start with this piece. We'll start with the, oh, who got that one? Who got that one? I'm sorry. I wasn't. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you, Celise. I have Celise. All right. Then we're gonna go with another piece. Let's go with this brick piece. Here run that one. Did it run? Let me run it. Why didn't it run it again? All right. Oh, I'm supposed to run it as an auction. I am sorry. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Product action. It won't let me do it as an auction. Okay. We'll just do it as a flash sale. Unpin it. So, okay, here we go. So go back to hold on. Go back to the actual thing and unpin it. Okay, hold on. Unpin. When I go to it, it doesn't have the option to unpin it. Hold on. Here we go. More. Happy Playground exclusive stickers. Product action. Okay. It won't let me. Product actions. It's not. It won't let me unpin it though. Hold on. When I go to click right on it, it says Crafty Playground, exclusive product option. Okay, unpin. Got you. Now, this is what we're gonna do. Product. So where can I go to do it just like a real auction? How do I do it that way? Like when people say run it, because when I see it in my buy, do I go to buy it now and add it, or run as an auction? But do I? Okay, hold on, auction. Okay. All right, I think I got it, Lousy. Add. Okay, start auction. All right, here we go. Start auction. We auctioning this one. Return. All right, here we go. This piece, $1 start. Who got it? And my phone better not be dying. Let me see. Let me check and see what my doggone phone says. Okay, this is the piece that we did that's half of a it runs diagonally. Okay. Runs diagonally. Runs diagonally. All right. This is giving me practice, right? We're going to run the clouds. These are the Toy Story clouds. By the time I put it inside of your envelope, we would have flattened it. So we're going to start that at $2. Start an auction. Okay. We're going to run through each of these because I need the practice. I appreciate it. Okay. Now you want the clouds? Hey, that's Mousy. Mousy. Got that one. Mel. Mel, I'm writing your name on the back. You're not going to use the back anyway. So. Mousy, you're a Mellinger. Thank you, Mellinger. All right. So what do we got next? We got this one, which is on a, I can cut this, I can make this even as a matter of fact, because it has a little divot in there. But this is the piece with crushed curry in that other pattern. Beautiful. Aww. I'm gonna put them all together. Oh, fix the shipping. Hold on. I gotta fix it then. Show me how to fix it. I don't wanna, let me go back in here. Edit the item. Okay, I'm editing. Quantity, shipping profile. Mel, I wanted to where do I go to make it a sticker so that it could do that? Do I have to go all the way into the other side? Because I can do that. So, but I can't do that from here though. I have to go inside. Hold on, let me do it from there. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. can't be afraid to not do it. And if not, I have my iPad sitting right there. If I can't do it from here, I could do it from my iPad. I can go, hold on, let me do it from my iPad. That's what I'm gonna do. Do it from the iPad. It's just us now, Mel. This is where I get to make my mistakes and try to fix it, you know? So I'm going into my iPad and it's going to the iPad. I'm looking for the right, I'm in my inventory. I'm also checking how much, okay, girl, my phone is on 51%. Aren't we proud? Okay. I'm in my iPad. I'm in my sellers hub. Let me go to my products, inventory, demonstrating. Oh, it's not in here yet because it's a temporary listing though. Hmm. 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 It's a temporary listing. Let's see, Melzy. Got one Apple. Where is it? Okay. Do from the show, unpin it. So go to the show, open the show, and unpin it. Okay. Yeah. Shop, unpin. Show, unpin. Okay. Now go back into my inventory on my iPad and find it, right? Is it still going to be there? That be in here. Let me stay focused. Y'all know what it did? Let me do it from my, I have to do it from my, it won't let me do it from the show because the show is right here. Hold on. So, demonstration, product actions. Let's see. It looks like I'm just gonna have to go in here and create it, okay? That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna go in here and create it from my iPad, and then we can do it from there, okay? And that way, inventory, add, it's already under stickers, live demo. Um, shipping, save, next. I need to put I'm gonna have to find a crazy picture in here, okay? Mm-mm-mm. This is what I'm gonna do now. This is gonna be funny. The last few pictures that I had, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna be nice. I'm gonna put one of our peach pictures up here. That's what I'm gonna do. Mm, I'm gonna put dollar, okay, and all the shows. Apply, publish. Okay, so I hope I don't have to do. You think I have to refresh? Hey, tweet. I'm crafting outside in front of the magnolia tree. I probably need to turn on the lights now, but I'm getting ready to run some of the wares that we did today. I was playing with some Stampin' Up, some new Stampin' Up shimmer embossing powder, embossing paste. I'm sorry. And these, I use two colors tonight. I use crushed curry and I use blueberry bushel. So I'm getting ready to start these at $1 because I need to practice and I need to take myself seriously. Now, yes, I'm in front of Maggie, the magnolia tree. I think this might be a thing. Okay, so this is the next piece, and this is that crushed curry piece. This has just been. I'm going to go ahead and, matter of fact, I'll go ahead and trim it now. This is just on the a piece of card, that Manila folder. All of these will be PWE. Okay. Thank you, Mel. So Mel got these two pieces. Mel got the clouds, and you can see this was really a resist technique. So yeah, that's for Mel. Let me see what else we got over here, and everything I'm just doing for $1. Um, we did about a dozen pieces. Maybe I'll keep a few of them, but oh, here's one of the ones that I made from the other night. This is the brick that is in Tangerine Tango and chocolate. And we can run that too. And again, this is on a manila folder as well. And God, that's pretty. That is pretty. Thank you, Mel. That is pretty. I can't wait to see what y'all make with this stuff. All right. Thank you, Mel Z. I thought I saw a mosquito. Okay. So what else we got? Oh, these are the ones that we did tonight. This is another one with clouds. This is the blue clouds. Tweet, I was going to show you the dimension. See, the other one had a little bit of resistance to it because the paper in and of itself it had that covering on it that resists. But this, and you can see, this is blueberry bushel. That's pretty. That's pretty. That's pretty. Thank you for looking at this. That's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, the next piece. Oh, thank you, Mel. Okay. The next piece, y'all know I'm saving the best one for last. My favorite piece. Okay. So this piece is just it's on literal a 5.5 by 4.25 already folded piece of cardstock. And this is again, this is blueberry bushel. You just cut this if you just want to use the front of it. I just think it's pretty. Okay, thank you, Mel. Okay, here we go. That's this one. This is in blueberry bushel. I keep forgetting to hit start. Blueberry bushel. And this is already on a piece of craft cardstock. You can see how thick it is on here. I think you can see it. I don't know if it won't focus. It won't focus. So yeah, that's already cut. Okay, thank you for looking at that piece. I'm trying to find the ones. Now I can run the ones that I did. Like, oh, we did this one today too. This is from last night. I'm trying to see what the measurements. I think this is a 6 by 6 piece of paper. It's a square. So yeah, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1. This is on a piece of cardstock. This is that pretty brick. Um, and this is in that tangerine tango. I just took some of this embossing wax right here, this Bella Rosa. Bella Rose, and rubbed it on the top. But this side we did today. Oh, thank you, Tweet. Tweet, I'm gonna put your name on the back here too, because I came outside today. I don't know why. I know I'm supposed to be selling on whatnot, and I don't know why I didn't think to run it. And I sit there and bid. Anyway, now we're gonna get another piece. All right. Now this one is one that I did the other night. It's just, don't forget that this side is just messy, and I just think I just pulled this piece of paper that I was practicing on, but it's brick and it's waxed. It doesn't have the embossing paste on it, but I did it with this wax the other night. Pretty, pretty, right? Pretty, pretty. Thank you, Tweet. That was your first one. Woo! I need to have a sound bite. Y'all know I'm kind of loud too. Listen, I'm gonna do better. Tweet. I told them today you would be so proud of me. You would be so proud of me because today I really sat down and I did a plan for stuff and included my whatnot and my Shopify. And I mentioned my hood craft. Y'all tell Tweet about our hood craft mate bucket hats. My hood craft friends. Can she? You can tell it's my hood craft hat and it's been well used because I get messy, inky hands and put it on top. I got one to wear outside though. This is my inside one. Okay, get back to what we're supposed to be doing. Get back to these pieces. We did this piece. Remember this piece, guys? Let's go. Let's run it. This is in crushed curry. Has a little bit of those pieces from the that. Thank you, Sonya me. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. I also have this one. Now, this is another one that I did from the other night. Sonya Ming, you wanted this one, right? I wanted to make sure because I run. Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't this one. Okay. The next one that I have is from from that same stencil, but this is the very, very first one that I did the other night when last night precisely that when I was testing the paste out for the very first time. And this is when I learned that I needed to use my fingers to make it a little bit thinner. So this is a little bit thicker of an application. Again, it's on here firmly, right? Um, because it's heat embossed, but I'm gonna run that too. And this one is in strawberry slush. This is not melon mambo, believe it or not. Can y'all believe I was restrained and I didn't use melon mambo for tonight? I bought it out, but I didn't use it. We only used crushed curry and blueberry bushel. This might be for Melissa. Melissa is not quite melon mambo, but it definitely, and it also gives me Melissa Packer too. Thank you, Mel. That's for the Mel areas. Okay. Y'all know I'm saving that favorite one for last, right? But I'm trying to find the ones. This is another one that I did last night when I was rehearsing with the new stuff. This is that tangerine tango mixed with melon mambo. It's on my mind. Tangerine tango mixed with chocolate chip. I wanted the brick to look a little bit brickier, and I did write something on the back of this, but this is what you're looking for. This is on a piece of um pattern cardstock, and I like this. I think I love this because I loved what was underneath here and that I could complement it by folding this part over. That's why I did it like that. So let's run this one. That was my intention. Oh, thank you, Tweet. Okay, I appreciate you. Okay, that was the one. Okay, this is another one. Same process. I got two of these left. Okay, same process. Let's see. Thank you, Tweet. So this is another one on some 6x6 cardstock, and it's the same. And when, of course, y'all know when I started, when I saw the pretty how pretty that brick color was, I was just trying it on different things. This is not paper. This is literally cardstock. Oh, thank you, Tweet. I'm gonna miss her. She was so cute to do. This was the one that first, like when I was playing with this new, you know how when you get something new, this was the one that was like, that was surprising. That shocked me. It's pretty. Thank you. Okay. And this is one more with the regular just brick. This is on a manila folder. That's on the manila folder. I appreciate you. Okay. All right. This again is on a manila folder, not a thick manila folder, but definitely this was the first one that I was proud of in the brick. You want me to no, but I want you to I want you to feel the texture of it. If I copy it, thank you, Mel. If I copy it, then and you have to see the tweet. You have to see it. That's all I can. You it has an ear. No, I want you to see it. I keep going back and forth like that's not what I'm gonna do. You have to see it. No, I'm not keeping it. I ain't making a copy. No, you can't make me either. I'm not making a copy. I got my finger. I have my arms crossed across my chest, like no, because I'm not gonna do it. Okay, we have this one. I was looking for my other pieces, but y'all know this is the one that caught my heart the whole night, right? Right. Right. I'm just making sure before I run it that I know those pieces are just turned over because we had more pieces than that, I'm sure. But this is drum roll, please. This is my final one. It was so cute to do. This is the final piece. Because we can do these two final pieces. So I'm going to do this one. This one is another piece of 6x6 cardstock, and I did it, and it does have some of this on it. It has some of this rub and buff on it over here, but it does have this the texture. So I'm going to run that one. Y'all don't mind the amulets. I actually live not too far from a nursing, like a facility for, you know. So yeah, I hope you're using it in your whatnot. I hope you do. Thank you, Sonia. This is going to be so pretty. I like the fact that, and you can do resist on this too with some wax. It's really, really pretty. Thank you. All right, those Sonia pieces. Okay, and now finally, drum roll, please. The lady of the evening, the lady of the hour, who we all have been waiting for, the prettiest, the ball, the lady of the ball, the lady of the evening is this piece right here. And this was the one that I was the most excited to create as well. That came from this piece. This was not even a stencil. And so we already know that whenever I use it, it's going to definitely be grungy because it's going to pick up whatever other color was on here because I can't put it in the water. It'll disintegrate in the water to clean it. So with that being said, already. We did this here. I thank you all for being here with me and making her with me and participating in my shenanigans. Matter of fact, um since this is the same color and I didn't run these, we're gonna do a real auction for this and you'll get this piece with it. Okay? So we're gonna auction this piece. I'm gonna start at $1. I appreciate y'all. And this is done in blueberry bushel. Here you go. Oh, thank you, Mel. It is yours. It is yours. And you get both pieces. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I mean, I had to. Listen, I have to big myself up. I'm getting there. I'm growing into my big girl era, okay? We've been on a crafty playground being like a little lady girl. I'm trying to put on my big girl stuff and make mistakes out loud and all the stuff too, for real, for real. But look at how pretty that is. Actually, doesn't that look like grandma's wallpaper or something like that? That almost looks like a mirror up against wallpaper. Like, those oval mirrors. And you can put some little funky kind of, grandma chic is in. That looks just like that, right? Yeah, I'm trying to graduate from little lady girl. When your children are learning your pronouns or what things mean and stuff like that. And like, all right, mommy is a girl. But that's why I get that from my oldest son. He couldn't understand it, so he just called me a lady girl. Because I was young enough to be a girl, but old enough to be his mom. But I'm a lady girl. So yeah, this is a cute combination. And I thank you, Mel. I appreciate you so much. And I'll make sure that whomever took the time to spend time with me, I'll make sure I put these little goodies. There's a couple of little tiny goodies pieces that go in each of your pieces as happy mail, like this piece. I have 3 or 4 pieces and I had 3 or 4 extra pieces and I had 3 or 4 purchases today. And that made me feel so good. Thank you, y'all, for thank you for sitting in front of Maggie the Magnolia with me. I'm sure I won't be coming out here next week because the grass may be freshly cut next week. Um, and It's better in the front than in the back because the back has more trees and probably more spiders and stuff, and we don't love that life. Um, However, I'll be coming to you from crafty little places, and I'm coming out of the kitchen and out of the office, and definitely we'll be back downstairs in the crafty basement, the original crafty playground, really, really soon. I appreciate you all supporting me. I appreciate you all encouraging me. I appreciate y'all putting up with my ADHD mind and my brain and my different mind and my different brain. If you were here for 5 minutes, 50 other minutes, or all of the minutes, I appreciate you for your purchasing. I just appreciate y'all so much. You have no idea. Thank you, Melzy. And Tweet, guess what? Because this past couple of weeks, remember that weekend that I was supposed to call you, we were doing Karen's Craft and Connect. And I came back this weekend, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because again, tomorrow is the first of the whole rest of the year. Um, yes, I do. I literally looked at it today. Like I looked at it today. And then I know that they changed the shipping protocol and stuff like that on here. So yes, 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 yes. Um, so who are we gonna go see? Who is on here? Who is up? Whose house are we gonna go play at now? It's getting to be hood craft mate time. Y'all see this? It's getting to be hood crafting time. It's getting dark. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Melzy, Mellinger. Bev isn't in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for leaving a little bit of y'all magic in here with me. Y'all have no idea. I'm gonna spread my wings on not the TikToks, on the YouTube streets too. Y'all gonna be proud of me. Because the crappy playground, we gotta keep it real. Next week, make sure y'all come back to see me on Tuesdays. Pull out those stamps, pull out those re-anchors, pull out all the things, and we're gonna come back and stamp next week, okay? It's in the, I'll do it Thursday Tweet because it's in the basement. Do you want it's all the way in the basement. It's all the way in it. Like I gotta go in that. See, let me let y'all see. Y'all want to see the birds? I was tweet. There's a bird. A bird came and killed my plant on the porch right there. And it's taken over it, but there are like 6 little baby eggs in there. And there is, in case you didn't see her, this is y'all say goodnight to say goodnight. Say goodnight to Maggie the Magnolia, okay? Say goodnight to Melly the Magnolia. Maggie, the Magnolia tree. Um, who are we gonna go see? And my phone is on 39%. Y'all are proud of me, right? So we're gonna get our butterflies and our sparkles ready. Tell Meg, I'm glad that y'all spent some time with me. This was different, and I really did appreciate it because I literally feel good. Like I feel good. Like I feel good. Like I touched grass. Look, I touched grass. Y'all see my foot touching the grass. I touched grass. Melzy, there's Twinkle. There's Twinkle. She's all right. She's yeah, but that's real grass. Y'all know y'all I'm crazy. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna come and be along. I'm actually opening the door to my craziness even more because y'all gonna appreciate me. So anyway, Appalette, who we gonna go see? Thank you for modding for me, girl. I'll call you when I'm finished putting the stuff inside. You know I'm about to make Jacob work because he just got here. And look at that. The battery just said it's running low on the computer. Yeah, I did, Sonya. You know what I'm saying? I told the people my goal was just to make sure I could put my heels on enough to dance in again. That's all I wanted to do. That's all. I don't even do it often. I just need to know that I can do it. One of those things. Yeah, she gets a little like tender every now and then, and she hurts more on the bottom than she does on the top. But it's summertime, and I get to wear my slides around, so she's good. But I do have something to remember all my whatnot peeps by forever and ever. A broken toe. I've never broken a bone ever. So who are we gonna go see, y'all? Who is out here in these whatnot streets? Let me see. So if you were here for 5 minutes, 50 minutes, or all of the minutes, thank you for leaving some of your magic, spreading some of your magic. Let's get our butters and our butters, our butterflies, our flutterflies, and our sparkles ready. Let's see who we're gonna go see. Who is out in these whatnot streets? Who we gonna raid? Y'all know I want to play. This is a raid. Every now listen, y'all know I can't go down here to see Loops because that's where I was rushing to when I broke my toe. I love her though. So I let me ask y'all something. Do y'all want to go down here and see eccentric bijoutery because y'all know y'all gonna spend money, or do y'all want to go see the craftpreneur? Who we gonna go see? See, get your puffers ready. This is a raid. Everybody raid the craft floor. Let's go down to the craftpreneur. And I love y'all. See y'all Thursdays. Come back and see me for craft therapy Thursday and picnic Sunday. See what y'all can get off the table.